We're joining Ryan Lett up the dusty track for a run in his 4800 Constellation Western Star. A thick blanket of fog hung lazily in the valley. Driver Ryan Lett sighed and wondered if the dust would settle and stick to his Western Star's Duco. It's early autumn in northeast Tasmania, and in the run in the Western Star out of Launceston through rolling hills dotted with small farms and dairy cows, there's little hint of the rugged and brooding scenery that Tasmania is best known for. The first glimpses of that come shortly after the bitumen surrenders to the dirt road that's weaved its way through to the mountains to Mathina since the turn of the last century. This 4800 Western Star Constellation is one of 28 specialised logging trucks in Samjack's fleet. Samjack is a company that Noel Gerke and his wife Yvonne started some 2 decades ago with a single truck delivering sand and gravel. Their first entry into logging came in the early 90s when Noel swapped his tipper bodies for a traditional log jinker. 2 years later, they purchased another log truck, and then a short time after that, the growing fleet boasted 6 trucks. I thought it was a lot of trucks back then, Noel told us. Apart from running a traditional trucking business, Samjack are also vehicle manufacturers in their own right, designing and building their own trailers, known as the air logger. But more on that later. We're told that the logging jinker is carried on the back of the prime mover for a couple of reasons. Firstly, it puts some weight over the drive axles, which aids traction. And secondly, it saves up to 50% of the trailer's tyre wear. Unloading the jinker from the Western Star is a simple operation. Ryan folds the mud flaps out of the way, then undoes the dog and chain from around the pole. Now he drives forward and the jinker rolls off the Western Star onto the road. And once the pole has extended, it's ready to load. Ryan wastes little time climbing into the excavator fitted with a log grab and begins loading the jinker. The invention of the log grab some years back has meant that loading log trucks is not only safer but far more efficient. The accuracy at which the logs can be placed on the truck with these machines ensures that the correct axle's weight can easily be achieved. And Ryan climbs from the excavator to check his weights with the truck's onboard scales before chaining down the load. Before leaving the landing, Ryan fills out his logbook. Then he eases out the clutch in the 4800 Constellation Western Star and gently guides it and its 28.5-ton payload out along the dirt road. We asked Ryan what he cites as the best thing about driving this Western Star.
I think the ride and the operator comfort, good vision. Yeah, and sort of everything's laid out right where you need it to be. Out of all the trucks that I've driven, it's probably, I reckon this is probably the best one I've driven so far.
Ryan, how long have you been driving for?
7.5 years.
Oh, yeah.